Yeah.
All right, we're going.
Facebook
All right,
is
everybody.
fucking cringe.
Facebook is fucking cringe. But anyways, welcome to the Funny Fucking Stories podcast, where we fucking hate Facebook, boys.
I'm eating gumbo.
You're eating.
You're-
You're eating
yo.
gumball like from the show.
No.
Eating him?
Dude, how
Anyways,
old is Gumball?
Yes, this is where the stories this is the podcast where we tell funny fucking stories.
How Brody,
until we run out of funny fucking stories and we talk about whatever the fuck we want.
how
So-
Brody's eating gumball right now. It's
Th-
cannibalism.
Does anybody today have? Oh yeah, wait. I don't think. Wait, never mind. Does anybody today have any funny fucking stories?
I
They
made
wanna
my
tell.
friends suffer in Minecraft.
Oh, Brody, that is a beautiful robe.
Can you tell me about that?
I
About how you made
Um,
your friends suffer in Minecraft, and how
alrighty.
it's and then plug your channel after.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Shameless.
Oh yes. Let me
Alright.
just get ready here. Prepare my schmeat. Okay. So while Zach was out having a pizza party with his coworkers, I was busy making my friends suffer in my Minecraft server with Brandon, and
Yep.
I spent countless hours creating many cakes, using cows, sugar, whatever else I needed. Probably usually weed. I think it is, right?
Weed. Yo.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Cows
so
and
weed.
bullets.
Weed,
Anyways,
and cake.
I put
Two
I made
greatest things,
hours
weed
worth
cake.
of cake, threw them around the server, and then I told my friends, "Hey, I spelled a whole bunch of letters in these cakes. Solve whatever I wrote out in that. Good luck." And then I made them try to solve it, and it only took them 2 hours and 45 minutes to do it. So I think that's not bad.
Nice,
Literally,
nice.
So in retrospect, I had them spell out Remembrance Arc of the Cringe Crew, which obviously is not easy to get. like
fucking
that's
they
not something
couldn't
you
figure
just
that
look at and
word
you're like,
out.
oh
to
wow,
word.
I should definitely know what that is. So, the winner, actually, I'm not gonna say the winner just because the video's not up yet, but there was prizes, and I also did say those in the video as well. So if you guys want to see that video, it's gonna be up next week on my channel, youtube.com/chronicos.
Fuck
'cause
yeah.
I'm pretty dope like that.
Let's go, boys.
And,
Vloggers.
Heck yeah, let's go.
Heck-
I have content.
yeah.
First
I
time
am
I've honestly
content.
uploaded for the channel in a year.
I
Yo.
haven't uploaded in a while either.
I'm in the
Just
video
give me your
too.
channel,
And
I'll upload for you.
Yeah, dude.
subscribe to Saint Darkgold on YouTube so that when I finish my video that will never be done, you may see it possibly if I just don't give up.
One that video.
How long have you been working on this video, bro? It's been like fucking 3
No,
years.
this is a
swear to
different
God.
video. I took
Oh my
a
God.
break. This is a different
Well,
video, but it's gonna
how-
be very
This
high.
crew-
This one
okay.
took a couple of weeks, and I
Oh
showed
my
Brody it,
God.
and he was pretty
Okay.
impressed.
That Minecraft video was actually amazing. Like it was,
Nice.
it was good. It was very.
It
Well
is
done.
an hour long, and literally, there's like most of it is edited footage.
Yeah.
Like
I don't
it's
do low
very-
quality content.
Uggles, what are you squinting at? What are you
Just my
looking
eyes.
at porn?
No, it is my eyes.
What the fuck?
You look like super baked or something. Like, I don't know.
You're
Looks like
just
you smoked
jealous.
way too much weed.
I was just looking to ask if you're all right.
Maybe he's just tired because his bedtime is so
Yes.
early now.
Bedtime 7 o'clock. Why? Wait, is your bedtime actually 7 o'clock?
No,
Did you just
Oh.
ask
Like,
if you?
Uncle
I didn't know, maybe he has, like-
used to stay up with me till like 5 a.m. playing Rust, and now he goes to bed at like 10. Like,
Dude,
what
I
the
go to
fuck,
bed at
man?
10 too.
Bro,
High
we
five,
played.
bro.
We played
Tough.
all. Remember Civilization all nighters?
Oh my god.
Oh god.
It's been 4 minutes. Why is nobody?
I had
recommending
work
good
that
shows?
day too. That was terrible.
Mel, what the hell? You used to play
Bro,
Dauntless?
I used to pull
Yo,
all
me and
nighters
Zach
so
used to play
much.
Dauntless, dude, and
Oh,
Dylan.
Dude,
Dauntless,
I-
bro. I remember
played,
Dauntless.
I played it like
That shit was
a
so
year
much fun.
ago.
It was
the first-
okay. It was.
Yeah.
I mean, I bought Monster Hunter, and I thought Dauntless was the same level as Monster Hunter. And I paid $60 for Monster Hunter.
Yeah, Dauntless is free. Yeah. And you can play it online. Can you not play can you play a Monster Hunter online?
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind then. Well, fair enough. Yeah, I mean, if anybody like doesn't really want to play full price for Monster Hunter, just play Dauntless. Like the same shit, pretty much.
Yeah.
I could just go out into my backyard and swing a wooden sword at something, and that would be the same thing.
You get about the same
Just
level
battle a
of entertainment.
horse.
I get the same amount of experience for the same amount of buck,
yeah. If you beat up a
and I get
buck,
actual physical activity. So I mean,
That's true, it's a
exercise
win-win.
wins.
If you buy a $60 sword,
Then
you
again,
can also
if you play
play
Luigi like I do, you just get muscle in your thumbs, anyways.
Why are you doing a club? Oh,
what the fuck
My
was I gonna
wrist.
say?
no.
Oh yeah, speaking of all-nighters, I
fun.
used to pull so many all-nighters in college because like I had such like a fucked up sleep schedule in college. It's like
Oof.
because like okay, so I saw my like college schedule on paper, right? And on paper it looks good because it was like, oh sweet, I got like like 2 8 o'clock classes. And then
Yeah.
I have like a class at like 12 o'clock. I could sleep in. I have a class at like 1 o'clock. I can sleep in. But like the problem is, you don't have a schedule. Like you don't have a proper schedule. So I literally just sleep in till like noon one day, and then I have to get up at 8 o'clock the next day, and then so like my sleep schedule would just be fucked. So
Same.
I would just be like, I'd be like going to sleep at like 4 in the morning, and like waking up at 8. And
Yeah,
then
my
at that
sleep-
point, I was kind of like, well, I might as well just fucking stay up if I'm only getting like 4 or 3 hours of sleep. Like, so I'm just gonna fucking pull an all-nighter.
Yeah, my sleep schedule right now is go to bed at 1 a.m., wake up at 4, work out for like 2 hours, and then go back to bed. I don't know why.
Has anybody
Well-
ever stayed up for 48 hours?
Yeah.
No.
Oh yeah.
I did.
I have.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
It's
I would try, but
Definitely.
I would always pass out by like 1 p.m. or something.
you would try. You would try.
Yeah,
My God,
yeah.
bro.
I
some-
accidentally stayed awake for 5 days once.
There's
Same.
no way.
Yeah.
You
Aaron,
did
has,
die?
Aaron has
literally-
too.
Would you?
Literally, if I mentally know that a morning shift is gonna happen, I cannot fall asleep before the morning shift.
I know,
So-
right? My
Because
God.
it's like, oh, I have to get up for 4 a.m. I don't want to get up at 4 a.m. So my body goes, okay, don't go to sleep at all.
Yeah, I
And then-
know.
and
That
then I
that
just,
was
like,
the exact
I
same
had
problem with
3
me in
days
college.
of that after not being able to sleep for 2 days. And then
Oh
I was
my
just like,
God.
oh my God.
Like
Okay.
during COVID when I was in college, my sleep schedule would like work. It would be a clock, but it keep gaining hours, right? So it'd
Yeah.
be constantly shifting through the
Oh my
week
gosh.
and changing with how I felt. And now that I'm in college again, now it's more like I may just stay up for 2 nights than sleep, or I'll just stay up one, or just
Oh.
I don't know. It depends. It's like a flip of the coin if I decide to
I
not
know.
sleep that night or not.
All right, I have one thing
Same.
now that we're talking about college. Funny story about that. So you guys know how I wanted to go into computer science. I won't say which school, but like I was
Yeah.
planning to go into computer science. I just recently went back onto the website for it, and they changed the requirements of what they wanted. So I needed Math 30-1, and now I only need Math 30-2. But I also need to upgrade something else to a plus to a -1.
Oh,
So now I need.
Dude,
I need
do
two
English,
things.
because then I can help you.
Yeah,
Oh,
oh,
Engli-
English is easy.
English is easy, free.
Yeah.
Dude, I'll
I-
get you.
I will-
I'll tutor you and get you straight hundreds. Shit, you know. before.
I'm down for that.
Bro,
Yeah.
I remember in
Why-
English
why just
class. I remember in English class we had like a final, right? And it was like
Yeah.
it was like a final essay. We had 2 final essays, and one was like it was like I forget what the question was, but like I got like an 80% on it. And then like
Dang.
the next day, I swear to God, it was the exact same fucking question, just worded differently. So I wrote the exact same thing or about the exact same thing and just bullshitted more. And I got like a fucking 40% on it. I fucking failed it. And it's like, bro, it was the exact same question. I wrote the exact same thing. How the fuck did I get a
Was
40
that the
on it?
same? Was that the year we were in the same class?
Might be. It was grade 12.
Yeah, grade 12. Then we were in
Yeah.
the same one.
Yeah, it was so bullshit. I was like, what the fuck?
Bro,
That's the same
Do you
question.
remember,
You
like,
can't tell me
we
it's
sat
not.
beside each other literally every single day. That was dope.
Because
Hey,
when
Brandon.
I finished that test,
Oh
I
my
was like,
God.
I was like, oh sweet, another 80%. I'm gonna get it's free. Like, I was like, I felt like I did good on it. And then I got it back, and I
You
got a
should have
40. and I
literally
was
just like copy pasted it.
I know I should
Just see
have.
what they did.
Well, I couldn't because it was on paper. But yeah,
Rip.
You
No,
write your
that's when you use
finals
like
on
that's when
paper?
you get like a computerized eye.
I know,
So you
right?
can
Yeah,
just
yeah.
copy with your eye.
Have a Google chip in my brain. Download the
It's like
words.
it's like having your
Into
own
my
personal
brain.
snipping tool.
Hey,
Yeah.
Mel,
Yeah.
do you wear a blanket
Oh, that's
A
a
in
blanket?
game?
Sometimes, yeah.
Mel did a face reveal on his channel.
Oh, yay.
Did
Okay,
you?
that's what you look like.
When?
I did.
Yeah, he did.
What?
Can
Oh,
you
my
send me a
Twitch channel,
clip?
yeah.
Oh. I
Ha,
thought you
I
meant
now
YouTube.
know what Mel looks like. I'm satisfied. Now I know what everyone looks like.
Can you send me a clip? I don't know what he looks like.
The video.
Imagine,
I remember-
imagine like Prince Charming.
I remember the first time.
Oh, fuck, I goes.
He's actually
fuck off.
not far off from what I thought he'd look like.
Mel,
I'm
you
kinda
were-
surprised.
Do you remember the first
I mean,
time
I've
we?
shed my face before.
Yeah,
I've never
I've
seen
seen
his
his
though.
face like years ago.
Is it this
But
picture that?
Mel, remember
Brody
like the
posted?
first time when I saw your face in like a picture?
No, that is not Mel.
No.
That is Ike.
That
That is Ike from Super Smash
is
Bros.
not
my
Mel.
And,
No.
That's how he looks as a Disney character.
yeah, the first time I saw Mel's face, I was like, "You look like the gay kid on my street."
Yeah, oh yeah, I remember that.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Maybe he was.
Good introduction.
What the fuck?
Maybe.
Oh,
Fuck, no.
I'm gonna make a meme of that. Is this Mel? like
this
that
Mel?
teacher.
Is
that
this
It's like the
teacher meme.
butterfly meme. Yeah,
Mel?
yeah. Is this
Yeah.
Mel? Fuck, dude. Okay, I got some cool, or I guess gnarly stories. Not really funny stories, but I do have some stories. So, and everybody's gonna hate me because all you guys are nerds, and I'm talking about dirt biking stories.
Go for
Oh
it.
man, I love
sports.
dirt bike.
I said dirt
Yeah.
bike.
Man,
Um,
dirt bikes are so cool.
You said dirt bike. What dirt bike did you have?
Some kind of little like.
Was it
like
green?
I was in like. It was
What color was
yours
it?
actually. It was a
What?
purple. It was a little. I used to have. My parents bought it off you guys. I
Wait,
think.
really?
Yeah, it was like a little thing. I was in
Like
like
the
third or
Pee-wee
fourth
50?
grade.
It was like purple and white.
Yeah, it was.
There's no fucking way. I
Yeah,
didn't know that.
Yep.
You
My
actually
dad
bought
figured it
my
out.
Pee-wee
My dad
50?
figured it out. Yep. They figured it out the day we saw you guys when we were
God.
camping.
That's
Remember that-
fucking insane.
Remember that day we went camping? I don't remember where it was, but we went camping and we were playing Smash 4 in the camper.
Yeah, yeah,
And my mom came out that day to pick me up, I think.
yeah.
That day they figured out that KLR was yours.
Oh shit!
And so I used to rip around on that thing around my
Oh
my field.
my god! I used to rip
I
around on
still-
that thing in like the field in the motocross track.
I still have the
That's
burn mark on
crazy.
my leg from putting it by the muffler.
You got my
'Cause my
hand.
leg-
Oh, you got my hand me downs. Get fucked.
Hey, that thing rode like a beast.
Poor
Let's go.
kid.
I'm fine with that.
No, that thing was
I'm fine with
awesome.
That thing was dope.
that thing was dope, dude. That's actually funny.
Small world, eh?
But anyways, yeah, that's a small world. Yeah.
Oh,
You gonna say
wow.
something?
A whole new world.
It's a whole new world. Anyway, okay. Anyways, my dirt biking story. I think I've told some of you guys this. I
Man,
know
I know
like
about
Brody and Brandon.
Man.
Yeah, maybe Uggles know. I don't know.
Do I
Fuck.
know it?
Yeah, yeah. So, my dad, like, just for like, this is more backstory than anything. My dad he used to be like super into motocross and like he used to race motocross. And throughout his like, I guess motocross career, it wasn't really a career, but it was just him racing motocross. He had like over 20 broken bones and shit like that. So like he's been through some shit. I mean, I think I've already told that on the podcast, but yeah. So like he's been in some like gnarly crashes and he's had lots of injuries. And like even like this injury, like from someone else that is one of our friends, even this injury, like he was like this is like the worst injury I've ever seen, and I've been through some shit. So
Oh, is this the Mike store?
Mike store, what?
What's his name? The guy over
It starts with an S. I
summer?
don't want to say his name, but
The
yeah.
guy over summer?
Yeah, this is the guy over summer. So, anyways, so we like to because my dad has had so many broken bones, we like to go camping and ride the mountains, because the mountains you don't really get hurt as much because you're not flying over 80-foot jumps at fucking 50 kilometers an hour or whatever the fuck, I don't know. So yeah, you're basically not gonna die. But you can still get hurt out in the mountains. It's just a lot more rare to actually get hurt in the mountains because you're going a lot slower. You're on like a pretty like slim trail. It's basically. But anyways, we went on this pretty bad, like, because this guy that crashed, I've never seen him actually be injured. I don't think he's ever had an injury in motocross or like in dirt biking, and he's like he's like really good. Like he's like a really talented rider. We usually don't have to worry about him. Like I've barely seen him actually crash or like even like high side his bike or something, but he's like he literally makes like zero mistakes, and it's kind of crazy. So anyways, we hit this like kind of like fast part of the trail, like, or we because we're on a group ride, and we're on this and he's in the front because he's one of the more experienced riders. And so we're kind of like flying through this like fast-paced section. It's a lot more of like an open kind of it's like a pretty treed in section, but it's like a pretty, like, there's not really many like obstacles, so you can kind of just give her shit down the down the trail, and it's very like twisty turny, more like kind of motocrossy feel to it. And there was this, I think he was in the very front, or not, maybe, no, he was, yeah,
Yeah, he was.
yeah, he was, yeah. And like the second guy, who is also like a racer, or like the guy who was behind him was also like a racer, and he's been racing cross country for a while, so he's also a pretty experienced rider. And like the guy in front was like losing him. That's how fast he was going. He was giving her shit. Like he couldn't even he didn't even see the crash. Like nobody saw the crash, even the guy behind him, because he was just giving her that much shit down the trail. So we all cross this corner, and this guy is like in the fucking trees. Like so basically, like I'll tell this from my perspective. So like I come across around this corner, like this corner, and I see this guy like fucking like crawling out of like the like so some trees or whatever down in like the kind of like a little ditch area, and he's like moaning. He's like and it was like, yeah, it sounds like you have to poop, right? And at first I thought it was like my friend, because he has the guy that got hurt has a kid, and I thought he's like I think he's like 18 or something. He's like almost my age, 19. And so yeah, I thought it was him, because they pretty much wear like the same gear and have like a pretty similar bike. They both have like a KTM. So I thought that was him. So I was like, oh my god, not my homie. And like, but it was his dad, and he was like it was bad. Like he, we basically like, because like we were so far away from camp that like we were on like the edge of like I guess like the area we were in. Like we're about as far as away from the campsite as we could have been, which is bad, because we need to go to camp, and so we had to get some guys to go to camp and get a razor so we can get them out of there. But we were on a single track, so the razor can't get up to the guy, so we basically have to either carry him out, which nobody has like a stretcher or anything, so that was kind of like off the table, or like we had to like make him walk, or so like it's either he had to walk out of there himself, or we had to carry him out, and yeah, and like he could not move. Like he literally he had, I think his injuries were because basically what happened was he came around like that corner that I was talking about, and he didn't see there was like a tree kind of in the way, like a little stick twig kind of thing. Usually you just like break through them, but it must have like caught his like handlebars or like his spokes or something and like kicked him off. So like he was like going pretty good speed and he hit this thing and it snapped in half, like the stick or whatever, the branch, and it like kicked him off his bike and he flew into two trees, and there were literally dents in the trees. Two big fucking dents. He rattled off one tree, bounced off of it, hit the other tree, and then landed on the ground. And so he broke, I think, like 8 ribs. He punctured a lung. He broke his collarbone. What else did he do? He did a few other things. I can't even remember off the top of my head, but he was in bad shape. Like it was the worst injury I've seen, at least. And so, and then yeah, he gave himself like a really huge Charlie horse on his leg too, so he could barely, his leg fucking hurt like hell. And then I think he did have a few other injuries or something like that. I forget. But yeah, so we at that time we didn't know what all he broke, but we knew he broke something. We kind of thought he broke an A rib or some ribs because my dad could like feel it, like kind of like popped out almost, like he could feel, because like my dad having so many injuries, good God, he was there. He kind of knows what to look for when somebody's injured, and he knows what to do. So like he was trying to like figure out like what he's really injured. And I kind of thought like we didn't know, because we didn't know he had punctured a lung. But I kind of had a suspicion that he did. But anyways, he so we basically had to like get him up on his feet with like a punctured lung and 8 broken ribs. He could barely breathe because it hurt so much, because you know he and so, but somehow we, after like an hour of him just like sitting there, because he did not want to move, like he did not want us to move him. So eventually some swelling set in, and we had to move because we didn't know how bad his injuries were, and we had to take him down to the quad trail, which was like, I don't know, like 5-kilometer walk or something from, I don't know, it was a bit of a walk to the quad trail. And because we sent some guys back to get like a razor, come back so we can just load them into the razor and then get them to the road, then get them into a truck and then take them to the hospital. So we basically so we waited for an hour, and then eventually the swelling set in, and we kind of knew that everything was, we put like a strap around him to like stabilize his ribs, make sure nothing moved. And then so we ended up picking him up, and somehow this guy fucking was able to walk. I don't know how, but some miraculously, yeah.
Holy shit.
This guy was able to fuck. I wouldn't walk out of there if I had 8 broken ribs, a punctured lung, and a broken collarbone. Fuck no. But so basically, he was like, you know, we had to do like the we had like 4 guys around him just in case he fell, but he was walking like completely on his own, and he like in pain, but like he walked all the way down like 5 kilometers or whatever the fuck it was, the quad trail. And Jesus Christ. And like he wasn't even like, he didn't even like scream or cry or anything. He was just like groaning, like manly groans, like this guy was the fucking toughest son of a bitch. Like holy shit. I would have been crying like a bitch, bro. I would have been, I want my mommy. But yeah, eventually we got him down to the quad trail, and a razor came, and apparently they had to drive through like a farmer's field, which he was really pissed about. But we eventually got by. Until they took him back, and yeah, and so yeah, and then he went to the hospital, and then he's good now. He's alive. So can we get a round of applause?
Man,
He's
what a
alive.
great.
Let's go.
What?
So
Oh my god.
yeah, that was like the gnarliest crash I've ever fucking seen, and it was nasty. And then like the next time we went out to the same spot to dirt bike, my mom broke her collarbone. So I mean, 2020 has been a bitch
And did
for
the
dirt
camping
biking.
trip after brother thought COVID?
Yeah, exactly. So that was like the worst camping summer ever, which was 2020.
Why
So
I don't leave my house.
I know, right? That's why I don't leave my house now.
Yes, we literally just.
I know.
Oh,
And also, there's like, I want to tell another story that's kind of dirt bike. It's dirt biking related, but it's actually kind of scary. So there's this guy in like, because the place we go camping is called Porcupine Hills. And we still don't know who was doing this, but my so like we have like a group that we ride with, and one of our guys, like the guy who leads the pack, his name is Doug. He's like an older guy, and you know he's also like really experienced on a dirt bike. But so I went home like the day before this or something, or the day of, with my mom, and then my dad stayed and then went on a guys ride, which is like just like a bunch of the experienced riders going on a ride. We're like a more fast-paced ride usually. So again, same thing, they were like winging it through the trees, fucking giving her shit down the trail. And apparently like Doug, who is the one leading because he knows the country the best, is he sees this shine almost like out of like the corner of his eye, and he ducks down, and apparently he ducks down, whatever it is scratches his helmet. And guess what it was? Somebody strung up barbed wire across 2 trees across the trail at neck height to intentionally, like literally try to kill dirt bikers. Like that would have actually killed somebody. That would have actually killed Doug if he didn't duck down.
Bruh.
It was a Karen.
Zach, I
Probably.
Yeah,
promise-
it sounds like a carrot.
It's either okay.
That's not a Karen. That's a serial
Yeah.
killer.
Yeah, legit.
Karens in the wild.
Legit, this guy was literally trying to murder people, and there's been multiple cases where this has happened. There's been this has happened to like 3 or 5 different groups.
Oh no, that
It's
sounds
like
like a serial killer.
Same thing.
It's like Saw, but with Karens.
Literally.
I would like to see your manager.
Well, like my English teacher, he was really against dirt biking, so he like went on a rant one day about how dirt biking's bad for bears and stuff. So it sounds like a Karen, like an environmentalist Karen.
Well, okay, it's. I don't think it's an environmentalist because I don't think environmentalists would go out and
No,
try to kill people.
they hate
but
dirt bikers
okay,
because
yeah, I
it's
know,
really bad
but-
for bears and it can kill
but
them and stuff.
we're thinking it could either probably be a farmer, because a lot of the farmers don't like the dirt bikers because it like scares their cattle or whatever the fuck. They're loud, and they think that they basically think the land is theirs because they live like on the land, and
I mean, that's usually
That's
how it works
government
with
land.
property.
Well, no,
That's
like
government
they don't own the land. They don't own the land that we ride on. It's not like we ride on their farm. They own the farm, but then they're like, "Oh, this mountain is mine." Like,
I mean,
bullshit.
they could still purchase the land if they're not even.
Yeah,
No,
but
it's
using
like
it's
government land,
government
like, the
crown
government
land that we
owns
ride
it.
on.
So they could buy it, but
So,
they haven't.
yeah.
Yet.
It's crown land. So, but like I don't know, a lot of farmers there are like really entitled, and they just don't like other people being there. Like they basically just don't like the fact that it's a tourist attraction. Is basically what it is. They just like it to themselves. So it can either be a farmer, or I think there's like a reserve too, like an Indian reserve. So it might be one of them. You're thinking the same thing. They could just be pissed and be like, "Oh, this is our land," kind of thing. Like,
Yeah.
but like I think it's probably just people who are like, "Oh, this is my land. Get the fuck off of it, dirt bikers. Fuck you." And
It's just a prank, bro.
it's just a prank, bro. We're really
Just
trying.
a
So
prank, bro.
luckily, nobody has actually like gotten hurt from the barbed wire, and from all the cases that I've heard, nobody, like, everybody's gotten away scot-free, and it's never actually hurt anybody, luckily. But yeah, it's scary. It's like, and so of course, like all those cases pretty much got reported to the police, and I think they tried to investigate it. I don't even know what the fuck happened, but I know it was like the news was like trying to get like my dad to, like, I don't know, talk on the news about it, but he didn't do it because.
Did Doug take the barbed wire?
But what?
Did Doug take?
Yeah.
Oh
Obviously,
my
they took
God.
the barbed wire down.
No, he left it for the next guy.
Left
No,
it for
I
the
was
next
wondering,
guy.
like, it's technically evidence, so I was wondering if he kept it up
And,
'cause
like,
it's evidence.
yeah.
But I
And-
don't know.
The thing about the barbed wire too is they intentionally put it around a corner in a fast section, like where they knew people would be going fast, and they knew people would come around a corner, not have the reaction time to like duck down, and luckily they had the reaction time. But
The
I was
police
born different. I'll
should
just
have
rock
been-
like-
like a boss.
this was intentionally put there to literally kill or harm or like really injure somebody. So
I don't know.
What if they
That was
found? There should
totally
have been
different.
footprints.
I don't think they found anybody from what I know. I don't think they found who did it. But yeah, it's like I think they launched an investigation. But so I mean,
Oh no, you're not gonna find.
all I know is it hasn't happened since. Like we haven't come across any barbed wire. Because I think like whoever this is got scared because the police started getting involved, and so they just stopped doing it. But we're still very cautious every time we go out there.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Thank fuck I don't do that.
Yeah, it's fucking.
Can you not be first anymore?
I'm never first.
Thank you. Like ever? Please,
Ever.
never.
Ever. So yeah.
You should go first more.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't want to die.
Only go first.
There's a
I was
now there's a
born different.
legend. The
Yeah.
legend of the spooky forest where once you go in, you don't come back out.
actually,
damn.
My
at
God.
that,
That's not cliche at all. Holy shit, it's so original,
actually,
man.
at
You
that
can
same
make-
forest, his
million
brother
out of
saw
it.
a crypt, like a Bigfoot or something.
A Bigfoot?
Yeah,
Oh,
your
my
brother said he
brother?
saw like a
Cryptid.
Bigfoot or something in that same.
He said he saw a Bigfoot, but I fucking doubt it.
Yeah, but I like
God
spooky
damn
shit,
What
so I believe
Bigfoot?
it. I like spooky.
Do
shit.
we even have Bigfoot up here? I don't know what Bigfoot signs up here even are like.
I think he's supposed to be
Isn't it? It's
Albertan.
too
It's probably
cold.
just people who are really fucking baked and just like out in the forest. Like just some fucking hippies that just get really uber baked and they're like,
Man.
"Bro, I saw Bigfoot, I swear,
I feel-
man."
I feel bad for him. It's not even a good cryptid. It's just a shitty Bigfoot.
I know. It's just a fucking big monkey. Like,
It's not even one of the
remember-
cool ones,
Bigfoot
man.
isn't even fucking scary. It's just one big monkey.
I remember there's a
Big
show
monkey.
on.
Big monkey.
There's a show on the
Donkey
History
Kong.
Channel a while ago, and it was like finding Bigfoot or something, and they're like, "Well, we have evidence of Bigfoot." It's like, bitch, no, you don't.
I
No,
know.
you don't.
What fucking evidence? Oh, there's this
We have
video from like
DNA evidence of
1980
him.
of this.
We
Of
have
this.
DNA fucking
Yeah.
evidence.
There's I remember there's like this video where it's just like where Bigfoot believers they like they're like, oh, it was made in like 1960 or 1980. I forget what the fuck it was made in, but like It's like this old video of like, and they use it as like undeniable proof that Bigfoot is real.
One, like,
Oh my god.
Yeah,
with
yeah,
the
yeah. It's a
super
walking
shaky
one.
camera. And
Yeah. Yeah, and you like
The
you, and
famous
like
footage.
you know it's like 2 pixels, like 180p fucking video, like, and
Yeah.
it's like Bigfoot walking, like just walking away from the camera, and there's like this, I think a guy on like a horse took the camera or something. That's why it's like really shaky.
Well, it's like that
And-
that picture of the Loch Ness
Yeah.
monster. It's like
And,
that's
like-
driftwood.
And there's like these like armchair like costume visual effects guys that are like, there's no way back in like 1960 or 1980, whatever the fuck it was, you know, they had the technology or skill to make that costume and make it look so real. And it's like, I remember there was I think like there was like some like Hollywood like VFX guy that was like, or like special effects guy, or like costume designer, whatever the fuck he was, that like completely like who was like a VFX artist around that time or something, special effects artist around that time, who literally made costumes like that for Hollywood. And he was like, and he just like, dude, this is like, I could do this in my sleep. Like, this is so fucking easy. Like I could have done this with my, you know, like one fucking hand back in like 1960. It's
This is why we need Throw Punch Thursday.
you know,
Okay.
so
I think I just found my new favorite pastime to do when I'm bored.
I
Oh no, I'm scared.
Okay, so when you look up like kids TV
Sorry.
shows, don't look at the actual context of what the show is. Only look at the title of the episode. Because it's just like
I list off some
Franklin
titles.
and his night friend, Franklin and the Two Henrys.
Oh,
What? There's 2 of them. Hold up.
Franklin plants a tree.
Franklin, like,
good shit,
turtle?
Franklin. Yeah, I think it's Franklin.
Yeah, like
the turtle,
Franklin the Turtle.
Big brother Franklin.
I never liked that show.
Franklin's maple syrup.
Oh
Read
no,
off some-
bro.
Wait, read off some Caillou episodes.
Yeah, do some
Franklin's
Caillou, bro.
Caillou episodes.
I need
Oh,
Cancer
God.
Caillou right now.
Cancer.
Caillou and,
Cancer
and his
kid.
uncles.
Caillou gets
Oh, God,
lung
uncle.
cancer and dies.
Oh, I literally.
Do you guys
just by
believe in
looking
the
up
theory that Caillou
episodes,
has cancer?
The first one of season 8 says
No.
Caillou's furry friends.
I don't know. I don't pay attention.
Oh
to fucking
no!
Caillou.
Caillou's furry friends,
That's the first
Oh,
episode I saw from season 8.
bro. Bro,
Caillou wants to grow up. Caillou's Winter
Oh.
Wonders.
oh my. Okay, wait, no. Wait.
Titles.
Okay, there's an episode of Caillou that scarred me as a kid. There's an episode
Caillou.
of Caillou that scarred the shit out of me. Okay, so there's an episode where Caillou falls in a strawberry patch, and me being a kid and being a dumbass, because like they like played it off in the episode that like he hurt himself, and so because he had like blood on him, or like it came out, it was like the twist at the end of the episode was, oh, it was just strawberry juice because he fell in a strawberry patch, which is like makes sense, but like it looked like he injured himself and he was bleeding, and he and like Caillou also thought that he was bleeding, and like for some reason that scarred the fuck out of me as a kid, because I full on believed, I'm like, what the fuck, they're showing blood in a kids show, holy shit. They just, I can't remember, it was just, yeah, it fucked me up as a kid, bro.
Gee whiz, Franklin.
Gee, fuck you, Franklin.
Franklin's cookie question. What the heck kind of episode title is that?
Franklin's cum dumpster.
That kind of sounds what it's about. Like
Fuck.
cookies are a word for something else.
Franklin migrates. What kind of name for an episode is that for like children?
I don't know.
Migrates.
Franklin
Wait,
forgets his medication.
It's like
That's rough.
thudding. He's like, he gets like really bad. He's like,
Oof.
Poor Franklin.
I'm so mad.
Oh my god.
Meanwhile, we got Caillou rakes the leaves. Caillou learns to swim. Caillou drowns.
Caillou drowns?
No,
Oh, okay. I was like, is that an actual episode? Holy
no,
fuck. That's like some
I mean,
creepypasta
considering
shit.
what most people rate the show, they
It's like
wish.
some Ben Drowns shit, but instead Caillou drowns.
Ben Drowns.
Caillou Breaks His Window was the last episode of season 1. They
Caillou
literally stopped at
breaks a window.
his window.
Damn, bro.
Also, there were 68 episodes in season 1. That's a lot.
Holy fuck. Simpsons ain't got shit on that.
Oh, no. Episode 12 of season 2 is all wet.
Oh
Or
my
season 3.
fucking-
With exclamation.
Exclamation.
Who the fuck makes 68 episodes? Like, the thing is,
That's
like, there's 68
smart.
episodes of Caillou, but like, bro, like, you think he'd be like old by 68 episodes?
Kids are dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Their attention span is...
It's like Pokemon.
mean,
It's like Ash is still
Yeah.
10 years
You
old.
market to kids, you basically get infinite money. That's how it works.
I know
Oh.
that for a fact.
They are a very impressionable and replaceable audience.
I literally have a 2 million view video because of fucking kids. And I have multiple million view videos because of kids. I'm not bragging. I'm just like fucking like kids are dumb.
Do it again, but better.
I know.
Do it again, but better.
Aren't you doing that for Florian?
I might. I'm too lazy. I don't know.
You and your laziness.
Dude, I'm so lazy. Like the thing is like my job is like video shit, video production. So like the last thing I want to do when I get home is do more video production.
Understand.
So it's like I think my YouTube channel is just gonna be dead for a while.
I'll take over.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude. Yeah.
I guess it's just me. I guess it's just gonna be me and Brody then.
Goggles.
You guys carry my torch. Carry my
Not
torch.
streaming.
Well, actually, no,
I'm
because Mel,
not
you
doing
still
Skate
upload,
3.
don't you?
Nah, I don't.
Skate 3.
Not really.
Uncles, more Skate 3. More Skate 3.
More Skate 3. No,
More Skate-
shut up. I'm not doing it.
Every fucking, I swear to God, like that's like the same thing on me. For me, it's like, do more troll trailers. Do more troll trailers. I still get comments on like, I'll make like a video and they'll be like, I've made like a troll trailer in like 2 years. There's this guy who's like, more troll trailers. Like, can you do a troll trailer on this? Can you do a troll trailer? I'm like, fuck. Uggles probably gets that too on like every fucking video. He's probably still gets comments today.
I
Where's
get
Skate
messages.
3?
I went on my Xbox not long ago. I had, I think, like 5,000 unread messages, and they were
Holy
all
shit.
Skate 3.
5,000?
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
on my on my Xbox.
Oh yeah, I remember you telling me about that. Did you
Fucking,
reply to one of them or something?
I replied to one of them. Yeah,
Yeah, I
forgot
think I
what
already
said.
told this though.
Yeah, it was.
Okay, That might be
stupid.
cool and all, but you know what's cooler than that? Franklin's missing snacks.
He said snacks.
Snacks. Go.
Or
Who the hell
must
took
be
my
wrong with
snacks?
my
who
brain.
is the culprit? Someone stole,
Well,
committed theft. They stole my
That was me.
personal property, which
Oh,
I bought with my own currency. This
Bear
is
is
against my right.
Bro.
Snacks his friends stored away for
Okay.
safekeeping.
I remember I stole one of because so Dylan. I used to like for anybody who doesn't know, I used to be roommates with Dylan in college in like my first year of college.
Okay.
So I fucking I stole one of his like brownie things from like Domino's, like those.
Oh god.
Oh,
And like I ate one, bro. He fucking tried to kill my ass.
Serves
Just
him
over-
right for stealing
over a
my fruit
fucking
roll up.
brownie.
That motherfucking
He's
bitch.
like, you stole my fucking brownie, you motherfucker. Like, my god.
I'm still not letting go of that grudge.
Don't,
That's
don't
grudge.
steal anything of Dylan's, especially if it's food. You'll get, yeah.
I still haven't resolved that fruit roll up grudge. It's been
Fruit roll up
Like-
grudge. What the fuck?
8 years.
What,
He,
what are you
one time
talking
we went
about?
to Echo Dale, I think in grade 5. I was going back and I was like coming back. I'm like, you know what? I can't wait to eat my fruit roll up because it's one of the few good things in my lunch, and I was looking forward to eating that fruit roll up. Right? I come into where we were just set up, and I look in my lunch kit, and I was expecting it, but it
There's
was
no
not there.
fruit roll up.
And so I came to the logical conclusion that there is only one person gluttonous enough to actually commit such an act. And then years later, Dylan confirmed her right, and I still haven't let go of that grudge.
Bro, that reminds me of the fucking Dialga card. You remember that? So okay,
Oh my god,
so
you guys played Smash over that.
in fucking yeah. So in grade 5, me and Dylan, this is back when we weren't even friends, because I think we became friends in like grade 6, but like grade 5, like we barely knew each other, but like we both had Dialga Pokemon cards. So we're like, okay, let's do a Pokemon battle, a Dialga Pokemon battle, my Dialga versus your Dialga, and whoever wins gets the other person's Dialga. And so we agreed on it, and we came to school, we did the Pokemon battle, and I won.
He wussied out. He wussied out.
No,
He didn't give it to you.
yeah, exactly. I won. He pussied out. He ran away with his fucking Dialga, and it was like the most. I was fucking pissed. I was like, my fucking Dialga, bro. Come on, man. And he never gave it back to me until we were friends like years later. Like this is like grade 10 or 11 or maybe even 12.
You were
I think it
playing
was
with
grade 11 or 12.
Pokemon cards at
You
12.
guys played Smash
Yeah.
over it.
So yeah. So I once again I challenged him to a money match where if I won, I would get his Dialga finally, because he still I didn't know this, but he still had it like years later. And so once I found that out, I challenged him to like I think it was like a best of 3, best of 5, I forget, in Smash Bros. And whoever won got the Dialga. So if he won, he got to keep the Dialga. If I won, I got to take the Dialga. So again, in badass fashion, I won. And I took the Dialga, and I finally, after years later, like 5 years later, 5 or 6 years later, I finally got the Dialga back, or I finally got my Dialga that I rightfully earned in grade 5. I got it in grade 11 or 12.
Brody, what are you
Amazing.
eating?
And
Beautiful story.
then the next year, I re-gifted it to him for his birthday as a
Oh, that
meme.
looks yummy.
So now he has it again.
So you were fighting over Pokemon cards in grade 12.
Yeah.
You could legally drive, and you were fighting over Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're just
Oh,
jealous.
Yeah, you're just
jealous.
jealous, bro. You're
Wow,
just
you're
jealous
just,
you
you're
don't have a
just jealous.
Dialga.
He has
Actually-
one of the coolest legendaries. and
actually,
fucking
my
don't.
school
Yeah.
banned Pokemon cards because kids would keep crying because they lost their Pokemon cards in like battles or whatever. So our school had to like ban them.
I think a lot of schools ban Pokemon cards.
You think that's crazy? We used to look up Sonic OCs while doing live streams.
Yeah.
I remember some of that.
That was a crazy day. I don't even remember.
Okay,
all
I
of
didn't
Everybody-
mention this last time, but do you guys remember when we did the group session of Breath of the Wild with
Kind of, yeah.
that
Oh.
absolute shit fest? We didn't stream or anything, but we like all got together and like,
Yeah,
Did a
because I was
bit,
playing it on
maybe.
the
and it was
TV.
actually the funny. It was just us trolling Dylan and making him frustrated for like 2 hours straight.
Well, because I wasn't doing anything. I literally didn't play the game intentionally. I just ran around and I was like, ooh, a tree. I'm going to cut that down with some wood. And I'm not going to cook anything because I don't need it. I don't need food.
Bro, I remember when Breath of the Wild
so
came
bad.
out. I went over to Dylan's and like he's like, "Yeah, bro, come over. We'll play Breath of the Wild." And what I didn't
we?
know is yeah. What he meant, when he said we, he meant him.
He.
He meant he. So I would come over and he would literally just play Breath of the Wild for 5 hours, and I would just sit there on my phone, just watch him play Breath of the Wild.
Brody, that is some ASMR level shit.
What a great time.
I was like,
ASMR.
yeah, but I guess that's how it feels when like like you and like Angel come over and we're just playing Smash
Yes.
for like 7 hours.
That's like what happens when you and Water hang out. I just sit there for like 10 hours just
I
like,
can't.
ooh, my nails are dirty. And then you and Water just like Smash Bros.
Did you guys just read Dylan's message. Y'all
What?
talking mad shit for bitching and crusading distance.
This is what happens when you don't join, Dylan.
Hey,
You
guys,
reap what you
Talking
sow.
about shit for somebody dating distance.
You should have joined
He
the
doesn't know where I
podcast.
live.
Yeah, bro.
One of my favorite sayings is "you reap what you sow," because
Yeah.
it's the ultimate "fuck you, you fucked up" quote.
I'm still
Uh,
proud of of my Dialga card win. It was
Oh my
great.
God.
Incredible.
That was one of
Reap.
my most glorious wins that I'm most proud of in Smash
Christian-
Bros.
Jealous. Christian's just jealous. You should be proud that
Okay.
you have a man who won a Dialga card.
Yeah,
But
dude.
he gave it away, so why would I be proud? He gave it away.
Technically, he has two.
Yeah, I'm a humble man. I gave back my winnings.
You
That's gotta be
can't say
sexy.
you're humble.
I
That's the
don't know if that's
principle
how it works.
of being
though.
humble.
True.
You cannot call yourself humble and be
I'm humble as
non-ironic.
fuck. Humble brag.
It's more like a
Humble
fuck
brag.
you. if
Man,
anything.
you should brag about how humble you are.
I'm pretty humble, bro.
He also left
Nobody
out the
knows
best
how humble I
detail.
am.
Ooh,
Man, you are
Dylan's
so
spilling-
humble.
Okay, Dylan's spilling some tea.
I'm
He
a
also left
fucking-
out the best detail of the diagonal.
Did I?
Diagonal.
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 when he won it in the Smash match, I drew a dick on it. The card before. Oh yeah, he did draw a dick. I forgot he drew a dick on it.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's such a dick move.
yeah, it was a dick. Yeah,
What a-
but
Am I
dumb.
right?
It's such
What
a
a-
dick move.
Well, how do you say it?
Diagonal
Diagonal?
sounds like a bread.
Yeah, so now
How do you say it?
eventually,
Dialga.
It's
Pickle.
Japanese. Wait, how would you pronounce that in Japanese?
Dialga.
if I ever
Oh,
get famous,
oh,
if I ever get
another message. So you can
Diarrhea.
talk.
If I ever get
Pickle.
famous, I'm gonna sell that Dialga card for like
The dick
Like-
drawn Dialga.
$3,000 on eBay. Just like a dick, a Dialga card with a penis on it.
To be fair,
Anyone can draw a dick on a Pokemon card.
Yeah.
Actually, Dylan excels in it. He has experience.
He is a dick drawing artist, Dylan. He has a skill, a talent.
Do you think he has like a model that he follows, or do you
I
think
don't
he
know.
just knows
He just
exactly what to do every time?
they're
Was
like
it was it detailed
girthy,
or was it
veiny.
cartoony?
I
The
No.
Bob Ross
can't
of
remember.
dick
The
drawing.
Bob Ross of dick drawing. He gets the veins perfect every time. Gets the girth perfect every time.
No. Stop, please.
60% time every time.
The head is perfectly round.
like a helmet.
He's like, yo, you
Every
should
helmet.
you should describe how he draws it like a voiceover to like the Toyota ad.
The Toyota
Perfectly round.
perfectly
Take,
round.
like, just take one of
Dylan.
those long car commercials
Oh.
and then just avoid that voice over it and
Welcome.
doesn't context at all. But
Welcome to Dylan's Dicks,
Dylan's dick.
where every
That
dick
movie's
goes
literally
Send a
on.
called
picture, but it
Diagonal.
doesn't.
Yeah, he sent a picture of the Dialga
length.
card. Here,
But
wait,
it
I'll
doesn't
show it.
look like it.
It doesn't look like there's a
Dick
dick
on
on
it.
Oh,
it.
yeah,
It
I
doesn't have
see
a
it,
dick
yeah.
on it.
that looks like a percent sign.
It does. It does look like
Fucked up
one.
Dylan.
That's the Dialga card.
I don't see
Yeah,
it.
stop
I don't see the
pointing.
dick. Where's the dick?
Okay, my
Where's the
favorite.
dick?
My
Oh, there's a
favorite
dick
thing
right
about
there. Right here.
My-
It's
the
hard to
best part
see.
about this specific Dialga is the fact that it
Oh.
has energy stream and diamond blow as its attacks with a
Diamond blow.
Diamond blow. My dick is as hard as diamond. And you
It's
get
a
the good
Sharpie
like that
sock.
you would.
It's a Sharpie, yeah,
It's like a thick gravy.
And my beam is full of energy.
Also,
my
that
dick
bitch
is as
won
hard
because
as
he had a
diamond.
Dialga.
blow.
Yeah, I did have a
Very
Dialga
good.
EX.
Gosh.
I can keep rephrasing that infinitely. It's that
There is
good.
an infinite way to just say lots of quotes. Franklin's night friend.
Okay, everybody, what's your favorite Pokemon game?
Dialga EX. I had Dialga EX as well.
What's your
That's
favorite
pretty.
Pokemon game?
I only
Oh,
played one, and it's my only
yo,
favorite.
I can go off on Pokemon games. My favorite one is
Yeah.
probably Platinum.
Yo, Platinum Boys. Let's
Platinum
go.
Gang. Platinum
Platinum
Gang.
Gang.
I'm probably Platinum too.
As of right
Pokédex.
now,
On the
my
3DS.
current least favorite is
Pokesnap.
Black 2, White 2, and Black and White, mainly for the fact that they are impossible to grind in. And Black and White did not have any
Black
of
and
the
White was
older
sick.
Pokemon.
Black and White 2 did though.
It did, which is awesome. But literally, if you're in any area for grinding, you do not get any experience whatsoever unless you wait specifically for Audinodes in the grass, which means you have to wait outside the grass, run around till you
Oh,
see
he
the
also has a
sparkling grass,
Dialga,
go
yeah,
into the
he
grass,
uses
and then
the
fight
Dialga,
one
he
if
didn't
it's an
wanna lose it.
Audino.
But he's it's because I used a shitty Dialga loss and then fucking dipped. I know, you had 2 Dialgas and you fucking kept your shitty Dialga. What the fuck? Bro, he ran away like a bitch to save his shitty Dialga, not even his good Dialga. Dude, I remember when I was a kid, I had this friend named Leighton, and he stole my Pokemon cards. Like he stole. Okay, my favorite Pokemon as a kid was Lucario. I fucking loved Lucario. I had an obsession with Lucario, and
An obsession, you say?
I had an obsession with Lucario, bro.
You drew Lucario fan art.
Oh, I wasn't a furry. I promise. I was not a furry. I wasn't a fucking furry. I didn't even know. I didn't even know what sex was back then.
I mean, to be fair, most of us probably did. At that.
I just
what,
liked
8 or
Lucario
9
because
that we
Lucario in the Mystery
around?
Mew movie was fucking bomb, and I cried.
Oh, that's-
I remember I was
Have
a
I
kid. I
cried?
cried. I literally cried to that movie, and that was like the most emotion I've ever felt
Man,
watching a
the
movie
old-
when I was that age.
There's this one
So-
part in that movie that made me
The
laugh.
old Pokemon Go movies are genuinely good though.
Bro,
Bro.
Pokemon literally die in them, and it's like it's so sad.
There are characters that died in that movie.
Yeah.
And
The reason the
literally-
first movie is the
literally-
best one.
okay,
I
the reason
refuse to say Pokemon 2000 and the first movie are the best Pokemon
Dude,
movies.
I know.
I
Oh yeah,
won't.
Pokemon 2000. I watched that too. That was also a bomb movie.
I also want to say that the funniest part about the Lucario movie is the fact that literally Jessie from Team Rocket, her reasoning for why she is dying is this thing thinks I'm a snack.
But dude, when Lucario died in that movie, spoiler alert. Sorry.
If the movie is fucking.
If you haven't
against
seen
horror.
it, it's fucking ancient, and
Don't-
it's kind of your fault if you
Don't
got spoiled.
spoil it.
If you got spoiled,
Don't spoil
But-
it.
bro,
Don't spoil my
it
Pokemon
was
movie.
so sad for me as a kid. I fucking cried, and from that day on, I was like, my favorite Pokemon was Lucario. And anyways, I had a shiny Lucario card, shiny,
That's dope.
and it was fucking
And
it was
like-
dope as shit.
Okay.
And it was the legitimate shiny color, or it was like the card itself was shiny.
The card itself was shiny.
My
Oh,
my
okay.
stepdad had
Uh,
a shit ton
and-
of original print Pokemon cards,
Ooh.
Oh yeah, I remember you
and
saying
he
that.
had a holographic original print Charizard.
Dude, you could sell that for so much fucking money.
Yeah, but they all got stolen.
Oh, that's stolen, bro. Somebody's a millionaire. Somebody's literally living in a fucking Hollywood mansion
Yeah,
because he
it's
sold a
shitty.
holographic
I'm
Charizard.
so mad. I
Because he
was like,
stole a
"Bro, that
holographic
would've been
Charizard. But-
fucking dope."
Anyways, bro, I like he stole my Lucario. That fucking kid. That
Oh,
fucking kid.
shit.
Little shit. Stole my
Holy
fucking
shit.
Lucario. He
Oh, yeah,
stole
did
my
your
fucking
dad go to his
Chimchar.
house?
What?
Did your dad go to his
Oh,
house?
not Chimchar.
He
Chimchar
stole
is a
my
boy.
fucking Chimchar toy, and I was so pissed because I remember I was so dumb as a kid. I literally went to his house after that, and I was like, because I couldn't find my Chimchar, and I went to his house to like hang out, and like and I saw on his dresser the exact same Chimchar, and I was like, hey, you
Oh
have the-
my god.
I was like, hey, you have the same Chimchar as me. I'm like, I can't find mine. I was so dumb. and then,
Oh my God.
And then years later, I kind of realized that he stole it. I'm like, oh, that's why he had the fucking same Chimchar as me, and I couldn't find
Oh
my
my God.
Chimchar. He fucking stole my Chimchar.
What a great guy.
So he stole my Pokemon, and yeah.
I also want to know before people like rip my head off for saying that black and white games are bad games. They're not bad games. They're just impossibly hard to level up in for me. And that is why I do not like playing them for hours on end because there's nothing that's going on. Like they're good games. Music
yeah.
is amazing, storyline's amazing. Some of the Pokemon designs are dope as hell. But like I cannot sit there for like 32 hours getting my team to level 40 just because the game
For
won't let me get more experience.
for black and white?
With the lucky egg, I still do not get enough experience to be on par with the game.
For what, black and white?
Maybe you should just get
For
better
either.
at it.
That's what I'm saying. I have to
You
fight
get
autonos
better.
in the grass. That's the best way to get
I
experience.
don't
and
remember
can't-
black and white being that difficult.
Me
Okay,
neither.
they're not difficult games. Like I've never had difficulty.
Well,
It's
yeah, it's just-
staying on par with levels because if I don't have high levels by the end of the game, then I can get.
So it's like
Waffle
a grindy game, is what you're saying.
It is a grindy game, which I don't
really
mind.
remember it being too grindy.
You
but
have
maybe I haven't
not
played it in a while.
done
So.
real grind, bro.
Oh no, I mean there's definitely games with
Yeah,
way
yeah,
harder
but
grind. I just
Pokemon
think
to
that
me
those
isn't
ones-
really like real grind.
Civics had the hardest grind, besides maybe Crystal, Silver, and Gold, like the original ones. Because those
Yeah.
ones you had to legitimately grind like against the weak ass computer Pokemon to get to fight Red. And Red
When
had like
I-
still had like level high 80s back then.
Bro, I
I'm
remember
the kind of
fighting
person
Red,
who will
Heart Gold,
literally
Soul
grind
Silver.
for 8 hours straight in the video game, and I don't care.
Oh yeah, me too. But
Oh,
I just
I
kind
need to
of
read the chat. Can you open the chat?
what?
The
Oh,
chat.
Fine, I'll open up
Yeah,
chat.
open up the chat. God.
Oh,
No one
Brandon,
has chat open?
Black and
What the
white.
fuck?
Oh,
I just got
Black
I
and
just
Wh-
got 10
Dylan
recommendations
says-
for shows.
also, what's up, Sleepy Hazard? Never got into
Yo,
Pokemon cards. Was more into Yu-Gi-Oh. It's time to duel. Duel. Black and white were very time consuming. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Dylan agrees with you. They were really time consuming.
They
I
just take a
don't
while.
remember. I just don't remember that part of black and white.
It's
I
just
remember.
black and white too, because
But
there's just
then
a
again,
high level curve between
yeah,
like certain
I
moments.
played both of them, but then again, I was a kid when I played them, so I don't really. I had like shitloads of time, so
Yeah,
I probably
understandable.
just don't remember that.
It's easier when like you don't have to train up your full team of 6. Like
Yeah.
like those games definitely had good Pokemon that were
To
like
be
actually
fair, yeah, that's true. To be
But-
fair, I did play through those games having only using like one Pokemon and then just like one shotting everybody, like
Right.
literally only leveling up one Pokemon, and it
fight
worked.
Pokemon.
to in the legitimate way where like you have to have 6 really good Pokemon.
Yeah.
Most Pokemon have like either mid-level experience gain to high mid-level experience game or else hard if it's a legendary.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
you can only find like 3 or 4 legendaries before you beat the game. So you're not probably going to have all 4 of them on your team. 3 of them are fighting types, which is terrible. So you wouldn't have any good matchups. But if you have like Pokemon, for example, like Lucario, Crobat, Magnezone, those Pokemon do take time, besides Magnezone, for leveling up. And then like most of the Pokemon that give you EVs are just HP, so it's not like you're getting sweeper material. You're just getting like the ability to survive more hits,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
is kind of it's okay. Like it's not a bad thing. Definitely not bad to survive more hits, but it's like, I'm sitting there for hours. My
You
move
know,
don't
not
kill.
long ago, I actually did replay through Platinum. I was like, I like this game and atmosphere and style,
it's
but
very
the
well done.
story fucking sucks. But everything else is cool.
Kinda does suck.
Like the
Well,
Pokemon games, like can't expect
Pokemon
that
games
from-
don't really have the greatest stories,
I know.
but I mean, you don't
I
really
li-
play them for the story. It's kind of like any Nintendo game. Like you don't
Yeah.
really
I
play
think that
Nintendo games for
Emerald
the
is a
stories.
really, really well done game though. Besides the fact that
But-
the legendaries are all level 70 and you can find them in the time that you're level 35, I think that that's a little busted.
Besides,
But at the same
besides the
time,
early
that
movies.
game was really my Hearthstone game,
Oh,
so
yeah.
that's kind of dope.
the early movies had bomb stories, but like that's like the old as deep as
Oh,
Pokemon
yeah.
gets.
They
It's like
were.
the early movies.
Well, because
Yeah.
like Black and White had a good like actual in-game story. Like they were saying like we need to liberate Pokemon
Oh,
from
that's
people
true.
by
Yeah,
getting rid
yeah.
of Pokeballs.
That is
That's
Yeah,
a
true.
but my
cool
idea of good
They did have
story
a cool
is
story.
multi-layered and complex and
yeah,
well
it
developed.
was-
But
yeah,
that's
it
not
was like-
Pokemon at all.
Because like
Well, I mean, like
honestly,
Pokemon's not.
Team Plasma, I was honestly like, I kind of felt bad for like beating them in the game when I was a kid, because I was like, yeah, I fucking agree with you. Like you're trying to free Pokemon, like they're pretty much slaves. Like
it's
you
not
know?
until later that you realize that Getsus is the actual bad guy behind the whole thing, and he was just trying to rule over everybody when they couldn't like
Yeah,
control
yeah.
Pokemon.
but
Like that's
like
concept.
all of Team Plasma are actually like they're in it for like good
And that,
reasons.
wait, that was which Pokemon game was that?
That was
Pokemon?
Black and White,
Black
the
and
original
White,
one, and then
yeah.
Black
Okay,
and
well
White
that makes
2.
sense that the best story one then would be after 4, which is the best, like I would
Yeah.
say, like world art style and all that.
People forget about X and Y's story too, because like that one literally is.
X and Y.
I didn't play
the
X and Y.
entire story
I've
is
heard,
based on
I've only
story.
heard not good things about X and Y, but I don't know, maybe
It's
I've
not the best game, honestly. Like there's a lot that it was missing, and you know what? It was the first DS game that was trying out a new concept for the actual Pokemon designs, which is very, very good. Like I thought Mega Evolution was super cool the entire time I was playing, and it was just an interesting design and
Especially
bold
in
on Pokemon on like
Insurgence.
Game Freak's part for just like coming up with that in the first place.
What's Pokemon
like-
Insurgency?
Pokemon Insurgence is
I
it's
played that fan game. It's a fan Pokemon.
Oh, it's a fan
And
game.
it
Okay.
is hard. It is very difficult game.
you have to
It is
legitimately
pain.
be
I
on
was I tried to beat it with just vanilla Pokemon though, so I think I
Bro,
somewhat
you
fucked
think-
myself.
Yeah.
But that was like, oh my god, it's fucked. It's
Delta Pokemon in that game are fun as shit. You can find like, for example, there's an ice and electric type Gardevoir at some point in the game,
yeah,
and it's
I
like
had that.
super good.
Pokemon's garbage.
Yay!
Aaron would agree.
Yeah. Honestly, like nowadays, I'm not really too into Pokemon. It's just like
No, I don't. I think I agree with people and say
It's a
when
competitive mess.
it's yeah, but I mean, like I can't really
don't
judge.
see
I
why
can't
it's
really
even
judge it competitively because I've literally only went to one tournament and I didn't even know what I was doing. I kind of just entered it because there was like only 3 people in the tournament. So
Well, because competitive exists because casual exists. Always,
yeah.
there's always going to be people that are going to be competitive over the people that are going to be casual. So tournaments
well,
for literally
but-
any video game can exist as long as there's a way for them to go up against each other. Like I
Yeah,
just
yeah.
But
I
Yeah.
100% believe that.
I mean, I can't really judge competitive Pokemon because I don't know anything about it and I really
That's
haven't
fine.
gotten into it, so like I can't
problem-
really judge it. But like just
Pokemon
from like a
is so
casual
unbalanced as
perspective,
an actual ideal design though, because
Yeah.
like you have the legendaries, you have these random ass Pokemon with these abilities that literally nullify your capabilities to do anything. Dynamaxing's stupid. Mega Evolution was good at the time, but they made too many of them megas, including pseudo legendaries, which was dumb.
yeah,
And
I don't know. It's just like
I don't know. There's
Hmm.
too many. There's so many little things that you have to keep track of. Like,
Yeah, there's,
obviously,
like,
like
a lot of
because I've been
factors.
playing Pokemon since like
Like-
I was like 9. I can, but like
fucking
like,
when
to
can
me, there's
Game
like too
Freak-
much
do
shit.
we all universally agree that Game Freak sucks now at making Pokemon games?
Oh yeah,
well,
yeah.
they just
I
haven't.
mean, they're not
like,
bad.
They haven't put hardcore effort into creating an ideally different design of a game.
No,
don't-
wait,
I don't
no,
like a
no.
lot of turn-based
Sword and Shield was extremely
games.
different.
It was
From the
different
older
for the
games.
fact that they had the wild area, but it wasn't even made well.
No,
The
not
thing
really.
is,
But
they
like,
could-
I mean,
they
you
could-
can't
that's
say they're
the
not
thing, they
trying new
could
things.
They could make the fucking Pokemon company could just give
imagine-
them money and make a way better game, but they're cheap.
Like Pixelmon is
Hard.
such a better concept for Pokemon than Pokemon is.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
I mean-
because just the way that like they have the concepts for every Pokemon exists somewhere in this overworld. You can find them. They do their own things. Like Pokemon, you can't even like walk around in grass without still being forced to encounter something. Like, can
That's
it just be
true.
in the
I hate
overworld? And you
that.
can throw the Pokeball and try to fight it yourself.
Yeah, it's annoying. Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I just think that like not only that, but they even lied to us about the fact that they changed the 3D models. You cannot just
Oh,
make
yeah.
a exact same
I
3D
saw
model for a Pokemon like another time over, and every Pokemon's scale is the exact same frame by frame.
I know. I saw that.
Like,
Yeah,
That is
yeah, because
so BS.
they ripped the 3D models from like an older game.
Yeah, they ripped it off right from the 3DS,
Yeah, yeah.
which is so sad. Because,
Wait,
like,
and
I
they couldn't even port all of them,
And they couldn't even port
they-
all of the fucking all
and
the
they
Pokemon.
just ripped them, and they didn't port them all.
Yeah, they ripped them. They didn't even make anything original, and
Like,
they
what
couldn't
a,
even
what
include
a
all the
fucking
Pokemon.
shitty company.
And then they used the excuse of like, oh, there's too much Pokemon, and it's like, bro, you
Oh my
literally just
God.
copy and
There's
pasting
not-
them.
Please,
Pokemon.
Nintendo and Pokemon Company, please get a more competent dev team
And
with more money.
I bought Sword and Shield when it came out.
If they made
And
like a
because I-
really
because
cool
I- because
Pokemon game,
I-
I'd honestly
I
play it.
I missed the 3DS like versions of Pokemon. I got out in like Sword Black and White 2 because it was like the last one made for like the DS, which I had, and then they went on to X and Y. And I just couldn't play those games until it came to the Switch. And then I'm like, I could finally play Pokemon again. I'm getting it when it comes out because I remember loving Pokemon when I was a kid.
Oh, yeah.
And then
Yeah.
I bought Sword and Shield. I couldn't get past the 4th gym. I just got so bored. And it was just like,
Well, your team was
I feel
so
like it's
under
more
level
just
40
because I'm an adult now and like I just don't have the time as I used to as a kid just to sink like
I
10
mean,
billion hours into Pokemon.
I
Isn't
mean, a
your
lot
team
of people I watched
Or the
playthroughs of
patience.
said the same thing. They were like, "Oh my god, please stop fucking hand holding me. I don't give a shit about
Yeah,
this
yeah.
crappy story."
Yeah, it's just yeah.
Which is why Platinum was fun, because it was kind of like, "Oh, I can just go explore things and this."
Yeah, Platinum
Yeah.
was sick.
Because you get to piece it together yourself, which is actually good design.
Yeah. I just remember like the final like level or like area where like Garantina is. Oh, that
Oh,
was
dude,
so
that's so sick.
sick. Oh my god, that's like the most like chills I've ever had in a video game.
actually goated.
It's goated, yeah. That definitely. That
It's
that
literally
shit.
another dimension. How do they not
Yeah.
have that kind of stuff anymore? Like that concept.
They don't
is so
have the
interesting.
creativity anymore for it. Like they just don't add the creativity in these
Literally-
Pokemon
Dude, I
games
am so
anymore.
happy when I got into Pokemon. I joined at when Platinum started, like Sinnoh started, and left when Sinnoh ended.
Yeah. Bro,
I stopped at X and Y.
X and Y.
Yeah.
I enjoyed X and Y because it was.
Mel,
it was
what is
fun
your
using
favorite Pokemon game?
Megazords
Are you
and
you said Platinum, right?
Mine,
Yeah,
mine.
that's the only one I played, and
I like
honestly,
Sims
considering how
4.
people receive it, I don't know if I'd want to play any other ones or if I'd
I
even
think
find
that
them better.
Yeah.
the most annoying one to run through is Sun and Moon, mainly because if you've played it once, you never want to play it again because the story is so annoying.
Heart Gold and Heart Gold and Soul
Forever.
Silver was really good though.
They were amazing.
Heart Gold and
that's
Soul
what
Silver.
gen is Harkle and Soul Silver?
Heart Gold
It's
Soul Silver
1
counts
and
as Gen
2,
4
isn't it?
because it's also with Platinum. It came out around like a year after Platinum.
Ooh,
Yeah, yeah. It
okay.
came out after Platinum.
I might have to play them.
You should
sometime.
play it. It's actually so
Yeah.
bomb. And
I have a copy of it. If
the thing
of
is,
Soul
you
Silver.
get 2 games in one. You get the original Kanto region, and you get the Johto region too. So you get 2 regions and 2
Yeah,
different,
Oh shit!
2
You have
different
all
Elite
16
Four.
badges.
You get 2 different Elite Four. You get 16 gyms.
And
So-
it's basically
Ooh.
also a run up of the original Gold, Silver, and Crystal. So the
Yeah.
you actually fight
You
the
fight
original Red,
Red,
in that
yeah.
game, and he's got
And
like
he's
a level
really hard.
88.
He's really hard.
Bruh.
Yeah, he's.
That's sick.
I
Yeah,
remember
I
being
know.
stuck on
Play
Red
that.
for
That's
so long.
actually I like Gen 2 and 3 as well. I say those are my second.
Gen
I
2
would say
and
like
4 are
if you like Platinum and you like Sinnoh, definitely check out definitely play Heart Gold and Soul
Alright.
Silver. It's fucking bomb.
I do want to play 5. I mean, well, I Gen 5 sometime too, but I don't know when I can get
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
time to do that.
Yeah. Besides those, is like my yeah. I mean, like I think like Diamond, like definitely like the golden age of like Pokemon is like Diamond and Pearl to like Black and White or Black and White 2.
Yeah.
I think that's like the Diamond Age or like the Gold Age. I guess they probably Diamond Age, not Gold Age. Gold Age was probably like the first game. But like the
Mhm.
Diamond Gauge Pokemon Diamond.
Diamond. Diamond.
Yeah, it was like yeah.
Godzilla in Project M, my dudes.
What?
What?
I'm just watching a thing of Godzilla in Project M, and he's just laser beaming Donkey Kong
Oh my
because the
God.
movie's coming out.
Probably really fucking broken. Like not even a character.
Oh, he's got him to 173 in 4 moves. So
Oh,
I'm
nice.
not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that seems like a fun character.
Yo, I'm a
Perfectly
Godzilla
balanced.
main and it's Project M. Fight
Bro.
me, bro.
Bro, have you guys played Wolf and Melee yet?
I don't know how to get that.
It's
I need it for.
it's pretty easy. It's you basically just download. I can send you it. You basically just download it, and then you have to have like a Melee ISO, which is I can't
I have
really.
feel
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
and then basically
It's
you
gonna kill my dolphin. I don't know why.
and-
Like I drag it every single time I play.
what?
I have to put the ISO into Dolphin every single time I want to play.
Really? You just put
Oh.
it in a folder and you just set it to the folder that you want it to.
Oh, I don't. Well, that sounds about right.
And then yeah, so basically you just download it and you just put like
Or
you
can
just put the
make
ISO
2 copies
into,
of
like,
the
a-
game.
into yeah, and then you just put the ISO into like the file that you download, and then it creates like an ISO for the mod for you.
Okay.
It's pretty easy.
Mm.
But yeah, he's like super broken. He's like PM Wolf. It's like legit not even fair. Like he's
I've
literally
heard
better
he's
than every
good.
melee.
I watched Left and play him a little bit.
He's better than every melee character. Like he's the best in the game. Period.
He's not better than my boy Murph.
No, he's better than Marth.
I've
He's way
I've
better
seen
than
the
Marth.
patches. He's.
Literally, he has a free approach just because he can laser.
I actually want to see them add Sonic as the next melee character, but like actually like swap up his moveset.
Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah.
Sonic honestly would be a sick ass melee character,
Yeah.
but I don't want to see 3 different spin dashes.
I don't think he can do that. Probably gonna make him like PM Sonic, honestly.
Oh, that'd be hype. That's a good Sonic.
Yeah, PM Sonic is so much fun.
That forward air is dope.
Yeah, dude.
Besides, his forward air would not work in melee.
They should just put Me Brawler in melee.
Agreed.
He's broken.
Back when the Mii's didn't even exist yet.
Yeah.
My Mii is my favorite game character.
You just want to have like Steve Harvey in Smash again in Melee.
Me Brawler's good.
I still have Nigel Thornberry as one of my Mii's.
I fucking hate fighting like Uggles is Shaggy or like fucking Pickle Rick or whatever the fuck it is. Uggles has
I
a
love
Pickle
my
Rick
Pickle
me.
Rick.
He has Pickle Rick me, and he has like Shaggy from Scooby Doo. He has like I
When
don't
Crisis
know.
does that to me, and I just hear as he side Bs me. I'm just like, huh? This is so
Eh.
Also, Crisis is goated. He's my boy.
Actually, I was playing him in Melee today. I got absolutely fucked up, but okay, fuck, dude.
I beat
I was
him once.
playing, I think it's
on
called Slap
bracket,
City, and
but-
Slap City is actually kind of fun with an Xbox controller.
What?
Slap City. I think it was Slap City.
Yeah.
I could be wrong, but it's one of those like
Yeah, I know it's Slap City.
those sandbox fighter games. But it had really, really good control movement, and I was like, huh?
Yeah,
Why can't
I've
any Smash game be like this? Why do I
I've
need
heard it
lag
does.
on a move?
I've
Like,
heard Slap City's pretty good. Yeah, got like good movement and shit. Which is
it's like
funny
the
because it's
money
such like a
guy.
weird looking.
It
It's just
does,
like
but it works well.
For
It
me,
works
I
really
just
well.
can't get over the art style. It's just I
Yeah.
don't know. It's just like
I'm like that in like I don't understand how isn't Rivals there's no
Yeah, it's
shield or
just-
something like that, right?
yeah,
There's
it's
no
only
block.
parrying. Well, there's
that-
parrying, but yeah.
That's so dumb that you can't just like block something.
Well,
if I want to block something, I want to block it.
That's why I think Rivals is such a mashy game because like there's
It
literally
is.
no defense in it.
Dude,
They took all defense out of it.
half the characters have like these bullshit stage control options. Why would I
Yeah.
block anyways?
Yeah, well, and it's literally just like every time I play Rivals against like a player that actually knows what they're doing in Rivals, it literally just feels like they're just outmashing me. It doesn't even
Yeah.
feel like I'm losing because I'm bad at the game. It just feels like they're just outmashing me.
I mean, I'm sure they're doing stuff that I don't know what they're doing, but all I know how to do is punch with Shovel Knight, anyways.
I main Shovel Knight. I only play Shovel Knight and I don't play anyone else. Just because I don't want to learn the game. Join the brackets.
Yeah,
anyways.
I know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah. I have
Rivals
fun.
is not my game. It's just too
I gotta go.
Alrighty.
too
Talk
nerd.
to you later.
It's because you don't want to talk about Pokemon.
No,
Pokemon cool for you.
And I don't want to talk about Pokemon either.
no. Kristen got she got a migraine, so she just
Oh, from the light.
I don't know.
It's
She just
probably because
hasn't
of Zach.
Well, no, she just hasn't been feeling good. She's-
That's fair. I mean, the weather's been changing pretty drastically lately,
Yeah.
so it could just be from that.
yeah.
Because that's another common factor for
She's just
migraine.
she's feeling kind of sick. Hopefully she
Yeah.
doesn't have COVID, so hopefully I don't die.
You won't die. You'll just be permanently damaged for the rest of your 82 years of life.
Damn, bro.
I'm already damaged, so
I'm
that's
already dead.
fine.
Yeah. Fuck, what were we talking about? I can't even remember.
I don't know. This is why this podcast.
I
is
blanked out.
amazing.
My ADDS just blanked out, bro.
Yo, fucking.
We were talking about oh my gosh, why am I forgetting too? I never forget what we always talk
All
about.
three of us
talk
forget what
about-
we were talking about.
All five of
Let's
us
talk
forgot.
about. Let's just talk about Wallace and Gromit.
Yes.
Yo,
don't-
stop.
That's a
motion
name that I
animation
haven't
is
heard in a while.
amazing.
Wallace and Gromit. I have not heard of them a long fucking while.
Really odd
You-
parents.
If you disrespect a movie with stop motion animation in it, you are actually like the worst person on this planet.
What about puppets?
Like
What?
Kermit?
What do you think about
Muppets?
what do you think about puppets? Not Kermit Muppets. Not Kermit puppet.
Like
What
yeah,
puppets?
Yoda in
Just
old Star
puppets?
Wars
String-
puppet.
like strings and like puppets with hands and Yoda, yeah.
Yoda.
It worked for the time, but now we have CGI.
Yeah, I don't know. I like puppets. They're cool. I guess.
I don't know what to say about puppets.
As long as they're not singing Christmas lampposts, I don't care.
What?
As long as they don't sing about
Haunted.
Oh, I
puppet.
forgot that story. Okay, I'm gonna say that story again because I love hate this story.
Okay.
So back when I was like 2 or 3 years old, I
I
had
love
this,
Shrek so much.
I had this
Shrek
lamppost
is
that would
love.
like
Shrek
when
is
you
life.
when you walk by it, it would sense that you're there, so it would play a Christmas song or something like that. So it would do like a bass
Oh
drop
my
and then it would
God.
like start singing. And this
That
thing
was
is
scary.
honestly like this thing is effed off horrifying. I'm gonna get a picture right now. It's called a Frank E phone.
That reminds me of like the fish that like used to sing. Like you ever had the like fish on a wall, like your grandpa had
Oh,
or
yeah.
something that like used to sing. You pressed a button.
Oh yeah.
That shit horrified me as a kid. That shit
love
scarred
that.
me. My grandpa had one.
I
Yeah,
love it.
Billy Bass. That
Okay,
shit was fucking fucked.
I'm sending the image of this cursed piece of shit because
Me
this thing
no
okay, this thing
And,
has
like-
traumatized me for years.
The thing when Billy Bass runs out of batteries, he does like
Okay.
the really creepy like singing like he's like dying
Bruh.
and like singing at the same
Okay.
time. I can't really.
Literally, that's what happened. So
Yeah.
I was listening to this thing, playing one of the
sounds like
songs,
it's from a
and it
horror
was right in
movie.
front of me. And I was at the top of the stairs, and then it like the batteries in this thing are known for like decaying and like getting all
Yeah.
Just
like
really
corroded.
like eroded and stuff like that. So it literally said like you're going to die, and then it went like and it started like stuttering, and then it fell over in front of me on its own. And this thing, look at the base, it's flat.
Oh my god.
It fell over in front of me,
What
and
is
I
it doing?
screamed, and I like ran down the stairs. My parents were
Oh
like
my
laughing at me.
God,
was
that is
suffering.
horrifying.
This thing is horrifying. The eyes and the mouth move.
That's fucking
Nothing else.
Don't need to
scary.
move.
Oh my god.
I want to program one of these things.
What the fuck
to,
is that
like-
supposed to look like? It's not even like an elf or Santa. You'd think it'd be like an elf or Santa or some shit, you know?
Yeah,
Or like a
lamppost.
reindeer. Why is the fuck is it a lamppost?
I don't know.
Who the fuck like thinks like, oh, Christmas lampposts?
High creating this thing.
Think
Or they just got back
when,
from like
when
a
I
really
think of Christmas, I don't think of
Nightmare
lamp
Before Christmas
posts.
or something like that. This
But
thing is literally the embodiment of the Nightmare Before Christmas.
I know. Shit.
That thing is
Horrifying.
horrifying. Like I've okay, here's the funny part. I thought I was alone on this experience until 3 years ago when I looked this thing up to reference it to someone else, and I found a comment to someone else saying the exact same thing happened to them.
Maybe they're just like cursed or some shit.
Like I swear these things are cursed. My grandparents tried to bring it down from their like upper shed from their farm this year, and they just they literally said this thing moved on its own. Like it was
Why
not
is it? Okay, wait.
It's
Who
a-
makes
believe
this
it.
shit? Who
I
made
have no
it?
Some
idea.
witch.
but it wasn't in the original spot where it usually is. And
No,
like
I mean like company and shit. Like this is worth investigating. There's someone that just produces cursed Christmas fucking.
That's
items.
funny.
I'm gonna get everybody in our friend group one of these for Christmas one day.
No,
one-
I'm
one-
good. I don't want to.
one
I don't
burn
want
it.
to be
Yeah,
killed by a
I'm
lamp in
gonna
my
get you guys
sleep.
one of these.
I'm unironically gonna burn it.
Yeah, I would
Thank
burn
you.
it too.
I'm fine with this. Apparently, these were made back in 1998 and they're vintage.
What?
Who made them though? What's the
I'm
company?
looking for it.
I'm actually curious. This is a deep dive into.
Yeah.
Telco.
Ooh,
The theory of
Falco?
Telco.
welcome to game theory.
Now look up. Now I'm gonna show you how to do deep dive research. Now you investigate the company and see if there's like any incidents or anything relating to the company.
There was a death at the company or some shit. Like somebody died.
Yeah,
like
that's what we're
tragic
trying. That's what I'm
factory
trying to do. I know
accident,
how
and
this shit works.
Now they're forever
And
cursing the lamp.
The
Christmas
curse of the
lamps.
lamp.
News.
I still think those Billy Bass things are fucking cursed too.
Send the company name in the and
Because
the
like
name of the thing.
it's like I had the same thing when it's like when the batteries die and then it gets like all like stuttery and robotic and like it's like oh like you know.
Oh, I'm on looking at this now. I'm really curious now.
Fucking
I want to
creepy.
see it. Comes up. Oh gosh! Literally, the first thing you see is this the Frankie post or whatever.
Uh-huh.
It's on the animatronic wiki.
Animatronic wiki.
Animatronic wiki. Freddy
There's a-
Fazbear.
Yeah,
has
Freddy
one.
Fazbear.
Yo, they might
That's a
actually
Freddy's.
have some relating to this.
This is just imagine like it's like a company owned by like Scott Cawthon or some shit.
Oh god! In 1998, they created one where he sways.
Where he sways. So
Oh,
God.
oh god, that's worse. I don't want his body to move. Ew.
That is awful.
oh my god.
I'm gonna also look up curse.
I
add
really
curse
wanna
list first and
pre-program
see
one
if
of these.
anything comes up.
It's German, so
Have
like,
you guys ever seen like the old like Chuck E. Cheese
Cool.
animatronics? I think that's
Yeah.
what like Five Nights at
I don't
Freddy's
find
is like based on.
animatronics scary though. I'm not that kind of person.
oh, dude, I'm getting PTSD of this thing watching a video of it.
Why are you
Like,
watching a
listen to
video
the
of it?
sound of this thing. Like, this is like
you play it?
this was programmed on Windows 98. You can tell.
You can tell.
Mr. Everett Green.
What?
Ew! They made a worse thing.
What?
They made something even worse. What the heck is this,
What is it?
Mr. Everett
What? Send it.
Green?
Send
This
it.
thing is
yeah. Put it in
actually
chat.
like halved off.
What
It's
is
a
this
tree
company?
with a face.
For Everett Green.
The voice of this thing causes a bass drop in my headset.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh
This is a
god, I don't even.
I think I'm looking at the right
What the
thing.
fuck?
Everett
This
Green
is
animatronics.
creepy.
Wiki.
This thing is messed.
Bruh, Telco is actually cursed.
That's
Yo,
horrifying.
that is a sexy face. It's like the
That's fucked.
what is that cat? What is that cat from Alice in Wonderland? That's like the Christmas.
The Cheshire cat.
Yeah, that's like the Christmas version.
Yeah.
He sees you. He watches you.
He,
from-
Oh,
he sees
God, you're
you when you're
creepy.
sleeping. He knows
God,
when you're awake.
He sees you when you're sleeping.
He
He sees
knows you
you
when
when
you're-
you're sleeping.
He
He sees
knows
you
when
when
you're
you're
jerking off.
sleeping.
I mean,
He
what?
sees
He
you
sees
when
you when
you're
you're
sleeping.
sleeping.
I remember. I remember just because of that song, I was always scared as a kid that Santa would be watching me masturbating,
Bro,
Kid?
Okay.
beating my meat. What, you never
Yeah.
thought that when you were a kid? Like Santa, don't
kid.
watch.
You think Santa's gonna watch, but not Jesus Christ?
Well, I don't know. I was more scared of Santa because I wouldn't get Jesus Christ.
Who are you
is-
more scared of,
Je- Je-
Santa or Jesus?
Jesus doesn't give me Christmas
Oh.
presents. Why the fuck do I give a shit? He can watch me, beat my meat. I
You
don't
could
care,
go to hell.
bro. I want Christmas presents. I
Why
don't give a
do you
shit.
specialize in making
I want
things
fucking Christmas presents.
like it seems like they specialize in making things that freak you out. Oh god, this one's the one that swings.
Better
Alright,
watch
I'm
out.
watching.
You better watch out. You better
You
watch
better
out.
watch
You
out.
better
You
watch
better
out.
watch out.
You better watch out. You better watch out. You better watch out.
Just
Oh,
gets like
not-
progressively like louder and more
like more,
distorted.
yeah.
like
you
that-
get the battery start dying sound.
Like that
You
Smash
better
Mouth.
watch out.
I found that post. I found that post.
It's like that
Mhm.
Smash Mouth song that
I found a
keeps
couple of
going.
them. My family
don't
had one of
stop
these
coming.
guys. Scared the crap out of me for years. Long story short, I was so happy when we had to throw him away because the battery compartment became corroded after not using him for years because I was too scared to get near this dude. Ironically, now that I've grown up a little, I miss him and his music.
I miss
I
him and his music. Yeah, I'd say fuck
The
that.
next one literally says literal nightmare fuel for me as a kid. I was traumatized by this thing.
Oh my god.
And there's like 40 people that responded with, "Yup, same here."
Yeah.
I don't know. Sounds like you might just had a specifically very fucked version of that.
I think I did.
I think there's just something with just like old electronic toys that are just fucked.
Why did they sway?
Like they're cheaply made,
Well-
they're really shitty, and like
These
so,
things were
and
meant
they're
to hunt you down.
Why
on
did
night.
they're
marketing
not made by
decide
actual
this was a good idea?
designers, and like they're not really made by actual like designers, so they just make them like really bad looking, so they look kind of creepy, and like
How would you market this fucking abomination?
I don't know.
you-
I swear to God, like they just sell it to old people. Like only old people buy that shit.
These are German.
It's like all fucking like my like only like everybody's grandparents has like one of these things. Like,
I'm checking if this thing is on Amazon. I want to see how much this
no,
goes. for.
I guarantee you go to like your grandma's house and you see Billy Bass on the fucking
All right,
your
let's make
grandpa's
bets.
house
How
and
much do you guys think
Billy
this
Bass on
this
the
thing
wall.
is?
I want a Billy Bass.
Billy
I
Bass.
still want one.
You want one?
Just for the
Yeah, those things are so
God.
cool, man.
Fucking hell! I would not want any shit like that.
Yeah,
in my
I
house.
don't want Billy
Drop me
Bass.
in the river. Drop me in the water.
I don't remember him singing that. I can't remember what my grandpa's Billy Bass sang. Can't remember.
God, this thing is so effed up. 5 out of 5 stars, bro.
5 out of 5 stars.
And
No,
the
never mind,
review will
it's
just say
rating.
it
I wanna
did
see
a
the
good
rating.
job.
Yeah.
There are 2
It's
ratings.
saying.
Why are there no reviews with the ratings?
5 out of 5 stars. It's saying. That's all it did. Ugh.
This thing actually like gives me eye cancer.
I know. All right, we should probably end it
Dude.
here,
It's so scary.
or soonish at least.
This
If anyone
was
else would like to hear me suffer about this, watch my YouTube channel, youtube.com/chronicos.
You're gonna make a YouTube video. Well,
I'm gonna
that
make a video on this thing.
should actually.
You
I
should
think
just-
I'd
you should
I'd
just
watch
skip
it.
that and make a creepy pasta.
Just skip
I
that
just-
step. Make a
an entirely
creepypasta
scary
about it.
story about
just
it.
make a creepypasta. Oh my god, please.
Frankie Post tried to murder me through a cult on Christmas Day.
There's a ritual called. Actually, there is a creepypasta ritual where you bring a toy to life. So
The fuck?
you could just like do a
I
collab.
fucking hate creepypastas. They're so creepypastas are so fucking cringe. Like,
Oh my
wait, I
God,
should.
yeah.
I'm a
Kristen should
writer
hear me.
and I can
I-
attest to that.
I hope Kristen didn't hear me because she wants creepypastas. I don't like creepypastas. I just
Shit writing.
but yeah, they're really like they're usually like really badly written. And,
There's like a few good ones. It's like I saw a list
Yeah.
on an X on 4chan and I actually recommended them, but they're like the kind of shit you will never ever hear about because stuff that's actually good you will never hear about.
oh yeah, because all like the fucking
Can you
normies
imagine,
always
like
pick
what
the
the company would
most
think if
horrible
I just
shit.
made a fake ass creepypasta about their product from like 1996.
they'd probably be like sweet free PR. Like that's what I'd be like. I'd be like,
Man,
fucking-
guy, we're gonna man, we're gonna what is that called? We're gonna sponsor this guy. We're gonna give him like 20 of these.
yeah, yeah.
Please don't
20 of
give me
these.
20 of
Give
them.
them to your fans when you stream.
Bro.
Jesus.
Speaking of which, Zach, how many views do these podcasts get?
I don't know.
None.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
They're on,
Pretty much.
they're on
Hey,
Spotify, right?
hey, 2 viewers. I love you.
I
Yeah, one of
also-
them is him. The other
One
one's
of
Dylan.
One of them
Yeah.
is me.
One of them's my mom.
The other one is me. Sweet.
There's
Well, we got
four,
that
actually. And then there's Dylan. Yeah, he says there's 4. Like there's me too. So
Great.
Anyways,
So we don't
I didn't actually have it
them.
up. It's okay.
oh, I think there's
Maybe
like
they-
wait, is that 4 people watching right now? Huh? Oh, yeah, there is 4 people watching right now. Go.
Oh,
Hog champ.
shit.
Let's go. Hey, 4 viewers.
Wow.
Hey, 4
did it.
viewers. I love you.
Poor viewers.
Follow the podcast at twitch.tv/the Sweat Slayer. Follow it on Spotify too at For Fuck's Sakes Podcast or the For Fuck's Sakes Podcast, the FFS Podcast, just basically what's up on there at the top there. Yeah, I think we're gonna end this episode here. I don't know. I will probably make a YouTube channel eventually, but I'm just super fucking lazy and I really don't give a shit. So for now, it's just on Twitch, and
Put 'em on
we
screen.
live stream now not maybe every Saturday, but like most Saturdays at 7. And
Pacific Standard.
no, Mountain Time,
Or
or
Mountain Time.
MDT.
Stupid.
not Pacific
Sorry,
Standard.
I'm used to
MDT.
translating them from Smash tournaments.
Yeah, yeah,
I
Mountain
know.
Standard Time, and then yeah, and then we have it, the podcast on Spotify. So check it out on Spotify if you boys want. If you guys missed an episode, it'll be up on there. Probably like the day after,
yeah.
something like that. So, but anyways, thank y'all for watching, and
Alright.
peace out, my dudes.